What's up, y'all? Man. It's your girl, Ash. Y'all, I'm back. I'm back. And why, of all days, would I pick today to come back? Man, like, y'all just don't even know. Like, I missed y'all so much. Like, if y'all could just even just know the half. Like, I had to take a break, but I'm back. So y'all, welcome back to Black Girl Interrupted podcast. Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your girl Ash. It just feels great to be back in my safe space. It feels good to be back in front of the camera. It really truly does. I mean, being in front of the camera and being able to just express how I'm feeling, everything that I've been going through, like I had to do it. Like I had to come back. Like I had to come back to my people. Like I missed y'all. Like I appreciate all the love and the support that everybody's been showing me. Like y'all just don't even know, man. It feels great today. Hey, what's good? Mwah. And y'all already know New Orleans. Today is a 16-year anniversary of Katrina, and then we had Ida hit today. But I didn't come on here today for it to be sad. I really I wanted to come back because I wanted to commemorate and show the world how resilient New Orleans really truly is. You know, 16 years ago, Katrina took us up and through there. You know what I'm saying? And we bounced back. Here we are, we're dealing with Ida today. I don't want to be sad. I don't. I'm just, I've been watching it all day. Um, my anxiety was at an all-time high because I remember Katrina like it was yesterday. And here we are, we're dealing with it all over again. But like I see, I don't want us to be sad. Um, God is and if I could say this without being and sounding disrespectful, God did this for a reason. You get what I'm saying? Like God has a bigger plan for all of us. 16 years ago when we looked and we were in Katrina, we didn't know at that time what the plan was for any of us. A lot of people stayed, a lot of people left, a lot of people went back. Um, I just want to commemorate that. I want to commemorate how resilient, and I'm gonna stress that to the fullest. Um, Big brother Will, hey, y'all, I'm back. Like I'm back in front of the camera, but I really want to commemorate, and I want to recognize how resilient New Orleans really truly is. How the state of Louisiana is resilient. That's what I want to celebrate today. That's what I want to commemorate today. I want, yeah, we're going through Ida right now. I know it. I know it. Yes, we are. I send an abundance of prayers to the city of New Orleans, to the state of Louisiana, and all the cities and states that are going to be affected by Hurricane Ida. But again, I don't want us to be sad. Gemini say we need unity and we have to love each other. Right, right. It says we got to get that old time community back. Right. You know, we as a city, I know, brother, I see you too. You got an event coming up soon. Let me know so I can share it, so I can post it and let everybody know. Um, But I want to commemorate, I want to celebrate the state of Louisiana. I want to celebrate the strides we've made in 16 years. Because 16 years is a long time. A lot of lives were lost that day. And Katrina did not only just, let me say this, Katrina did not just only affect the coast, it affected the whole world. The whole world watched as Katrina came and ravaged the coast. Everybody watched. Everybody was on edge. Like today, everybody were watching Ida. I've been watching it. I've been tracking it since it first even came about. So I want to commemorate that. I want to celebrate that today. I don't want us to be sad. Like I say, I don't want us to be sad. I want us to be thankful for what we have and not for what we lost. So, yeah, y'all know I get emotional. Y'all know I'm the biggest crybaby. But this time I want them to be happy tears. I want them to be tears of joy. I want to know, how did Katrina affect you? Where were you? If you weren't in New Orleans, where were you? How did it affect you? Where are you today? You know, 16 years later, here we are, we're dealing with Katrina's cousin, Ida. Ida's coming through. Ida is devastating the coast. But again, I'm here. I want to uplift. I want to encourage, and I want to empower each and every person that stayed behind, and know that I love you. Know that we can bounce back from this. It's a devastation, but I want to celebrate. I don't want us to be sad. I don't. I really don't. I don't. I don't want us to be sad. I want to know. Tell me some good things that happened to you after Katrina. What did Katrina teach you? That's what I want to talk about. I want to celebrate the milestones that a lot of us made in 16 years. That's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to celebrate. And you're right. It's always love. I love the city. I love the people. Excuse me. Um, and I'm always praying. So, got something for y'all. So hold tight, cause it's some things coming back, and I'm so excited. So hold that thought. I'm gonna be right back with y'all. So yes, Tuesday I am coming back. All new episodes, brand new topics. Your girl is back. I promise y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So before we even jump into today's topic, y'all already know we're talking about Katrina. We're talking about Ida today. But let me do a mental health check-in. Y'all know I have to do that. Y'all know I have to do that. I just got so hyped up looking at the trailer for Black Girl Interrupted podcast that is coming back this coming Tuesday, September 2nd at 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. You already know. So y'all drop in the comments. Let's get it. GA, what's good, baby? What's good? Shout out to my brother. Let's get it, GA, for all the love, all the support. Also, shout out to my brother Will. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so, so, so much. Thank you for all the support. Gemini, I'm so glad I was able to talk to you on Zello today. Because, hey, I have to make sure that you're straight. Anybody else, if you're on Zello, A Pits 42. So hit me up so I can know everybody's doing good. So, like I see, I'm doing my mental health check-in. I want to know how everybody's feeling. Um, I know right now, we're dealing with the pandemic. Now we're dealing with this devastation. Hurricane Ida, 16 years to the day that Hurricane Katrina hit. I know everybody's mental right now is all over the place. But again, I'm here to bring joy. I'm here to bring love. I'm here to bring laughter. Um, I want to celebrate um, how resilient New Orleans has been. I love all of y'all. I do. Let me say this to everybody, anybody that stayed. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm praying. I'm asking God. I've been making posts, letting everybody know God is in control. God has to say, God is going to calm the storm. I promise you, we're not going to have the devastation like Katrina. I know we're not. I'm claiming it. I'm manifesting it. I'm speaking it. But just know that I love y'all so much. I do. Every day, I pray for the city. Y'all, anybody that's from New Orleans, if you've been in New Orleans or you know anybody that's from New Orleans, you know how resilient we are. Y'all know how strong we are. Y'all know we can bounce back from anything. So I want everybody to know that this is just a minor setback for a major comeback. God has something so big for the city of New Orleans. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to be torn down to be rebuilt. So I don't want anybody to think that this was a coincidence. Yeah, Katrina, I had to hit the same day. We got it. We got it, y'all. We got it. We're strong. We're New Orleans strong. We're resilient. You understand what I'm saying? The shake back is going to be real. So I need each and every person that's tuned in, each and every person that's watching. Y'all already know. Lali, I love you, baby. And oh my gosh, everything is gonna be all right. Y'all let me know. Anybody in New Orleans, anybody in Louisiana right now, drop in the comments. Let me know. Do you have power? Do you have food? Do you have water? What's going on? How are you feeling in this moment? Is everybody safe? Were you able to make it to where you needed to be? That's what I want to know. Drop in the comments, y'all. Let me know how y'all feeling. To my sis Lolly, hey baby, I love you. My brother, let's get it. I love you, baby. I promise, and I absolutely appreciate all the support that you give me. I know it. Gemini says my mental health, he's trying to shake back all these life challenges, but I will be strong. But I must say this. God will always make you uncomfortable in order for you to be comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? So right now we're all going through the most uncomfortable time in our life, but just trust and believe. At the end of the day, you have to know the light is there at the end of the tunnel. Katrina, I love you. I love you. Is your family safe? Drop in the comments, y'all. Let me know how everybody's doing. I want to know mentally. I want to know how y'all are doing. I love your back, big brother. I promise you. Lolly, you know I love you, Mo. You know I do. I'm praying. Let's get it, GA. Keep praying. Keep praying. Like I say, God has the final say. He's got this. The shake back, y'all have to understand, man, y'all. When this storm passes, the shake back is about to be so real in the city. It's gonna be so real. Y'all have to believe that. You have to receive that. So tonight, we jumping into the conversation. Tonight, we're talking about Hurricane Katrina. 16 years later. What's up, y'all? What's good? 16 years later, here we are. Anniversary of Katrina. Then today, Hurricane Ida. Deja vu. It's like we're in a twilight zone. It's like we're supposed to be commemorating the anniversary of Katrina, but now we have her cousin that's mad that decided to come and rain on our parade. But let's talk about it. Hurricane Katrina, 16 years later. I want to know. Drop in the comments. Where were you when Katrina touched down? Where were you when it came across the news that Katrina was coming to New Orleans? Share. I want to know. Drop in the comments. Let me know, where were you? Were you at home? Were you at work? Were you with your relatives? Were you with your friends? Here we are 16 years later. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about it. Let's celebrate the good. What good, Katrina? When you hear that name, when you hear Hurricane Katrina, August the 29th, 2005, I remember where I was when it came across the news. Hey, we got a hurricane coming. It was initially going towards Florida. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna be all right. It's not gonna be bad. We're gonna be good. That was my thinking. That was my thoughts. And then it was like Katrina turned. Katrina hit the hot spot and turned. Now it's like, shit, Katrina's coming our way. It's a category 2. It's a category 3. It goes to a 5. It was a 4. It was a 2. It was just it was up and down. Here we are the week of. Katrina's coming. Sandbags, people boarding up their buildings, their businesses, their homes. A lot of us were saying, we're going to ride it out. It's not going to be bad. We're going to be all right. 5 days before Katrina hit. We good. Y'all, it's not going to be bad. We're going to ride it out. We done this before. We strong. We 48 hours before Katrina hit. We're panicking. Everybody's panicking. We're in a state of shock. It's really coming, y'all. It's a category 4. It's a category 5. It's a 3. 24 hours later, Katrina is here. It's coming. We can't go now. We got to stay. People running out of gas on the interstate. Gas stations running out of gas. Ray Nagin was the mayor at the time. Bobby Jindal, the governor. They finally decide to declare a state of emergency. But at this point, it's too late. What were we going to do? We didn't have a choice. We had to stay now at this point. 12 hours till Katrina hit. We panicking. We're praying. We're telling God, just save us. Just let us make it through. Just let us make it through. 2 hours before Katrina hit. Reality set in. What do we do? Now we have to stay. We can't go nowhere. Where we gonna go? Gas stations, no gas. People breaking down on the interstate. Katrina coming, 2 hours. 10 minutes before Katrina touched down. Damn, I should have left. I should have left. Man, we should have left. 59 seconds before Katrina touched down. Katrina finally makes landfall. What do we do now? What's the thoughts? What do we do? No water, no power, no food, nothing. Water's rising. We're panicking. We're trying to make it out. We're trying to save loved ones. Katrina then came through and left. Now here comes the water, the storm surge. Boom, one levee. Boom, two levees. The city's underwater now. The city's underwater. You had to let your loved ones go. You couldn't save them. The water was too strong. You managed to get out of the house. You're sitting on your roof with a sign. Please help me. Help us. That's what we were doing. That's what we were doing. Begging. $16 years ago. Today. Miss Cabrina says her niece is in Mandeville. She's in Tucson. Mentally, you're going to be, yeah. Miss Cabrina says she was working at rallies on Crowder. Girl! Oh, the memories. Let's get it, GA. Say being from Atlanta, he's always had the utmost respect for the city of New Orleans. He says we've overcame so much since Katrina. Always loved New Orleans. Herbalists say I was in Baton Rouge, left my home, stayed at my grandmother's house. She had a stronger home than what we had. He said he was still in high school. He was in the 12th grade while it was going on. I was on the phone with a friend and found out about the damage that morning in New Orleans. He said the government attacking my people. They blew up the levees. Yeah. They were police officers shooting people, saying, oh, they drowned. Get out, you make it to the Superdome. All you leave with is the clothes on your back. Maybe a bag, maybe. With the little belongings that you could fit in that bag. To the Superdome you go. Superdome is not safe. Parts of the roof, gone. It's hot. It's about 100 degrees. You get in there and you're praying that somebody comes and saves you, rescues you. You're praying. You have people in there that have health conditions dying because of no medication. They didn't have their medication. Close to 2,000 people died that day. Some people's bodies they never found. They're still pulling cars 16 years later. Hurricane Katrina. A devastation that not only rocked the coast, but affected everyone around the world. You may not have been in New Orleans, but y'all felt it. Going and finally getting out of the Superdome and making it to Atlanta. They weren't very welcoming. They called us refugees. What? We didn't escape from we didn't flee another country. We fled a state. So that's not a refugee. That's an evacuee. Two months to the day I go back. Because, we see it on TV, and we're like, oh, it doesn't look that bad till you go down there. And you smell the dead bodies in the air. You smell death in the air. And you're devastated because in that moment, your life could have been taken. But in that moment, it was very humbling to me. Because I learned to appreciate what I had and not what I didn't have. My babies were safe. That was all that mattered to me. Was my children were safe. That's all that mattered to me. I got out finally. Went back to go look and I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? How could y'all leave us like this? How could you not come and rescue and save? The mayor at the time wasn't about shit. And I said it. He wasn't even in New Orleans when Katrina hit. He was, living lavish in Dallas. While you left the ones to suffer and die. 16 years ago today. So y'all let me know. When it comes to Katrina, how did Katrina affect you? How did Katrina affect you mentally? It left a lot of people with PTSD. A lot of people left, never came back. A lot of people left for a moment, came back as soon as they were able to. Pumps not working. Can't nobody tell me differently that they did not bomb those levees. I just, my mind, then again, that's only my opinion. I feel like they bombed those levees. I don't feel like the water was that strong to bust those levees down. But hey, again, that's only my opinion. That's only my opinion. Others may feel differently. So drop in the comments. Let me know. How did Katrina affect you? Did it affect you in a good way? Did it affect you in a bad way? I want to know mentally. How did Katrina affect you? I don't like the rain. When it thunders too much, I don't like that. I get nervous. When I see the water rising too high, I get nervous. I don't like it. Today I'm running on maybe 4 hours of sleep because my anxiety is up because I've been trying to make sure everybody's straight that didn't leave. The ones that maybe financially couldn't leave, I pray for them. I pray for the whole state of Louisiana. I pray for the families in Terrebonne Parish, Jefferson Parish. I pray for Alabama, Georgia. They're going to get the rain. Lafayette, Baton Rouge. I pray that God will slow these winds. We can't take another hit. So I want to know, how did Katrina affect you? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about it. And Jim and I already know. They not exactly dirty. They knew what was happening. That's why I say I just refuse to believe that those levees just busted on their own. I just refuse to believe that. But again, That's my opinion. That may not be what happened, but that's the way I feel. Okay. Um, it just it's crazy, man. So drop in the comments, y'all. Let me know, how did Katrina affect you? What did it do? And then I want to know, where did you go when you were able to finally leave New Orleans? Where did you go? Just, whew, I just all day today, I just been praying, Been on my knees. I've been praying. I'm hoping the winds will slow down. I'm hoping they will. I'm praying they will. I'm declaring that they will. I'm manifesting that they will. That God is gonna take care of all of this. Then it's like Ida comes today in the midst of this pandemic that we're dealing with. Y'all just don't know. We got this. Let me show y'all this clip. I found this, y'all, and I was like, whoa. So hold that thought. Hold that thought for just a moment.
Next weekend is the 10th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina barreling into the Gulf Coast. New Orleans' levee system could not protect the city, and 682 were killed, many in their homes. As the waters rose, there were many desperate calls for help. Some have never been heard until now. Mark Strassman now with some of the people who made those calls and those who answered.
When the levees burst, 911 calls poured in with the floodwater.
102. I need someone out here, ma'am. I'm going to die in this attic.
This one from 2544 DeBriel Street.
The water is steady rising in the attic, ma'am. And I'm going to drown in the attic. And I'm 37 years old.
Operator Paula Massey took that call. Now retired, she's still living in New Orleans.
What's it like to hear that?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, and it brings back memories. And it was nothing that I can do to help the lady get out of her attic.
Katrina's winds and water were too dangerous to send emergency crews.
You just wonder what happened. What was the end result?
We tracked her down. She's alive, living in Texas.
Great. Great.
What could you hear in people's voices?
Fear. Terror.
Operator Tina Berry Doyle spent 12 hours on the phone that night.
Could you imagine getting a call where someone is saying that they're trapped, there's no way out, and just stay on the phone with me because I know this is it.
And how did you handle that?
I prayed. It's kind of hard to talk about.
I really thought somebody was coming.
Sontel Rush called 911 from this home in the city's lower 9th Ward. From that same attic, we played for her that call for help.
I'm stuck in the attic, and me and my little sister and my mama, and they got water in the whole house.
By the second night, I just was like, we gonna die in here.
An uncle rescued them after 3 days without food or water. Lakeview was also underwater. Sue Daniel called 911 from her attic.
My mother and I were stranded in the attic, and she's a diabetic.
I realized after I got off the phone that I was going to be the help.
Daniel put her 79-year-old diabetic mother on an air mattress and swam for safety across this road to the roof of this shed.
And how long did you spend on that roof?
26 hours. We were there overnight.
You hear it over and over on these 911 calls. People were on their own.
Pray for me, huh? Oh, sir, I will pray. I have to pray for everybody, even myself.
A man named John Ference made that last call. He survived, but at least 3 of his neighbors did not. Nora, what you hear time and again on both ends of those 911 conversations is a feeling of helplessness.
All right, Mark Strassman there in a musical New Orleans today.
Listening to that. Y'all really have to just give me a moment. Because it's like we're reliving it all over again today. We're reliving it all over again today. And so, let me collectively get my thoughts together. Because this here is just, when you go back and you see the videos and you hear those calls and you see the pictures, it's almost like, is this really real? Did this really happen? It's like you're living in the Twilight Zone. And here we are, again, 16 years later, reliving the same thing. So drop in the comments, y'all. Y'all let me know, how did Katrina affect you? And then I want to know, where are you now? 16 years later. What came out of that for you? Did the devastation make you stronger? What did it do? Where are you now? 16 years later, y'all. Again, some people went back to New Orleans. Some people left and never came back. Some people, they made homes in other places. They did. In the 16 years, I will say I've lived in 3 places in 16 years. But Katrina was a very humbling experience to a lot of people. Because in that moment, your life could have been taken. In that moment. I've heard people complain, oh, I lost this, I lost that. But you still have your life. Yeah, I know and I understand. You lost pictures, you lost mementos that you never could get back. Yes, I understand it wholeheartedly. But you have your life, and your life is not replaceable. So y'all drop in the comments. Y'all, I don't want to be sad no more. Like, I want to be happy now. Like, I'm sad because Ida is here. Again, 16 days to the day. But I also want to celebrate the good part out of all of this, that there will come the sun. There will come rainbows once the storm passes. Again, God has the final say. God has control of everything. God didn't bring us here to leave us here. Anything that he's taken, God has replaced with something bigger and better. I talk to friends and family that are back in New Orleans, and they, when we talk about it, I've heard them say, I opened my business, I was able to go see other places, but it was nothing like being at home. And I understood and I respected that wholeheartedly. But don't forget how resilient the city is. They don't call us the Big Easy for nothing. It's we fight. We're fighters. We're strong. We're able to withstand anything that comes our way. We are a city that comes together in times like this. So shout out to the city of New Orleans. Shout out to the state of Louisiana. Shout out to Baton Rouge, Lafayette, Crowder, Rain, Thibodeau, Opelousas, Covington, Mandeville. It's so many cities. I could just name them all, but shout out to all those cities. Sending love and prayers to Grand Isle, sending love and prayers to Terrebonne Parish, Homer. You know, that's what we're doing. So I want to celebrate. I want us to get happy. I have mixed emotions today. I do. Jim and I say it was a real estate move. They rebuilding and they trying to move people out. Yeah? Do you still think that applies today? So let me ask this question. So do y'all feel like Hurricane Katrina and now we're dealing with Ida? You think that's a move to try to get people out of New Orleans for them to rebuild and gentrify? That's what I want to know. Do y'all feel that way? Do y'all feel like that's what they trying to do? They trying to take over. They trying to push us out of our homes. Do I feel like I'm going to say this? I feel like we as a people should have collectively came together and bought the property and built businesses on it. That's just me. I feel like we should have did that. I feel like if we could have collectively put our money together, we could have bought the land and we could have put businesses on it. We could have built homes on it, owned something. That's the way that I feel. Hey Jeremy, I love you too, baby. I love you too, pumpkin. I do, my snuggles. It's good to see you. Gemini says they're doing it in Baton Rouge. He says they're raising the prices that we can't afford. And he said, amen. Because, baby, I really feel that way. I look at all of the major staples in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Like you have the Circle Food store. You have the po' boy shops, the daiquiri shops. You go and you look at the projects, and it's like, it looks like a whole new world when you drive through there. But yet you still have all this open, vacant land that nobody's trying to purchase. But then you have so much to say about who's buying it. I think, excuse me, collectively as a people, this is what we need to do. We need to put our money together. We need to start buying land. We need to start owning properties. So, but that's gonna be, a whole nother conversation. Trust me, that I got some great upcoming topics. So we'll get into that. But Katrina, 16 years later, I look at it and again, today is the anniversary. The pictures, I remember that. But I want to know, where are you now? Where is everybody now? What are you doing now? Outside of Ida, before Ida came, what were you doing? What did Katrina do good for? What good came out of Katrina for you? Drop in the comments. Y'all let me know what good came out of that. Like I say, for me, in 16 years, I've lived in 3 places. Yeah. Atlanta, twice. Houston, Mississippi. Now I'm back in Houston. So in 16 years, baby, I've lived in the same place twice, except for Mississippi. I was only in Mississippi for almost 2 years, and then I left, and I ain't never been back. But shout out to my people on the coast. Again, y'all drop in the comments. Let me know, where are you now? What good came out of Katrina for you? No, yeah, I do know you lost a lot of things, but what did you gain? What was the lesson that Katrina taught you? And now that we're going through Ida, what are you doing differently? What are you doing differently? What is gonna be the bounce back for you? So drop in the comments. Let me know. Let me know. Because guess what? This is what we here to do. We here to mourn the loss and celebrate the renewal. That's what we here to do. So enough of mourning the loss, and let's celebrate. Yeah, the pandemic just would not let us be great. A lot of the festivals and activities that we wanted to do, the pandemic wouldn't let us. But once we bounce back, 2022, what are we gonna do? What are we doing in 2022? What's up? I want to know what are we doing? What are our goals for 2022? What are we gonna do differently? Coming out of this storm, coming out of the pandemic, we walk in with a renewed sense of faith. So for 2022, what are we doing? Because you have to really believe and understand and know that the bounce back is about to be real. The bounce back about to be the shit. Do you hear me? Y'all already know. The bounce back is gonna be live. Gemini say we should be owning everything, but we are at war with each other off of tall behavior. Right. I mean, I couldn't agree with you more, because I really feel like we need to be owning some stuff. We should have been buying up that land. We should have been putting our money together to buy and save a lot of these businesses. We should have been creating generational wealth. But hey, it's never too late. Once the storm passes, I believe that mode to own program is still going in New Orleans. Y'all look into that. So Gemini say, I know if anything happens now, I don't have a shake back plan. I just have to start over again. I just started over in 2020 off a divorce. I'm sorry, brother. I promise, fam, I did not know that. So, I'm sending a lot of prayers to you. But what are we doing? What are we going to do differently for 2022? That's what I want to know. What are we going to do differently? We have to have a plan. We have to have the shake back has to be real for us. We too resilient. We're too strong to just lay down and allow another hurricane to pull us down. We have to. Gemini say this time I'm going to connect with more people. Yeah, you need to. You need to reach out, connect, stay in touch. That's why today and yesterday, this whole week, I made it a point to contact everybody and let everybody know, man, I love you. I'm praying for you. I got you. I'm here. Call me. Keep in touch. I downloaded the Zello so I can keep in touch with everybody because I want to make sure y'all are good. I wanted to make sure everybody was good. I saw my sis Monique post. She say, back then we didn't have social media, but thank God for social media today because now we can check on everybody and make sure everybody's good. I absolutely agree with it. So thank God for social media now. That the ones that didn't leave, we're able to check in with them. You know, make a Facebook status. That's why I made it a point to make a post. Check in. Let me know how you do. Check in. Let me know how you're feeling. That's what I wanted to know. I want to know what's going on. I wanted this time online to be a space, a safe space, a space where we get on here and we're just taking the time to love on everybody. That's what I wanted it to be. Let you know that I'm still praying. I'm still asking God to calm the winds. I'm still praying and asking God, no casualties. I'm asking God, minimal damage. And I'm also asking my people, my family, my friends, stay safe. Don't go out there trying to take pictures and make videos and get yourself hurt. You got family and loved ones that need you. So let's be smart. Check in. Y'all drop in the comments. Let me know what's up. Do you got lights? Do you got power? Do you got water? What do you need? Drop in the comments and let me know where I could, send some donations, where I can, send clothes. Let me know. Drop anybody in the city. Drop in the comments. Let me know. And again, to the ones that did not leave, I love you. I'm praying for you. My heart goes out to you. My heart is aching. But I'm asking God to wrap his arms around his children. That's what I'm asking. Keep your children covered, Father God. That's what I'm asking. Father God, bring peace to the tired and the weary right now. Because we're tired. We're weary. We're worried. Wrap your arms around them. Let them know that they could trust, to trust in you. Lean on God. Because he's going to take care of you. He's got all of this under control. Go to him. I'm asking God. I'm manifesting it. I'm telling the Lord, again, y'all, calm these winds. Let it be minimal damage, no casualties. That's what I'm asking God for. Keep the state of Louisiana covered, God. Keep the city of New Orleans covered, God. Keep the city of Baton Rouge, Lafayette. Anything in Ida's path, keep them covered. No casualties. Minimal damage. Because that damage, if your car is damaged, I understand, but it can be replaced. A life cannot. A life cannot be replaced. It cannot. So here we come, Ida. Deja vu. Katrina cousin. Idol, what the hell? But we're strong. We're strong, we're resilient. The bounce back, y'all better remember that. Resilient New Orleans. Remember that. Say that. Because that is absolutely what we are. So Hurricane Ida made landfall at a Category 4. Ida is still moving at about 10 miles an hour. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the winds are now at 130 miles per hour. So it's moving real slow. Heavy winds, lots of rain. But it's expected to be passing through ending Tuesday and going on her merry little way. What are we doing when Ida's gone? What are we doing? What are we doing? What's the plan? Governor Edwards says stay in shelter for 3 days, 72 hours. So in those 72 hours, what are you going to do? What is the plan? What is the plan? What are you going to do for the next 72 hours? We got to make a plan. We have to shake back. We got to bounce back. You have to know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You have to know that. You have to understand that. You have to receive that. And you have to know that there's always a purpose in pain. You have to understand and receive that. And know that you have to put God in the middle of all of this. God has the final say. God is in control. God will never forsake you. God got you. Here we are, 16 years later. Reliving the same thing. So as I get ready to bring this to a close, let me roll into my final thoughts. And then I want to talk about the upcoming episodes for Black Girl Interrupted and some new things that are coming for Black Girl Interrupted. So, my final thoughts. I know the days and the times seem really dim. I know they do. But just know better days are coming. Was it a coincidence that Ida made landfall the same day, the 16th anniversary of Katrina? Was the coincidence? What's the plan? What's the purpose in all of this? What does God have set aside for you, for your family, for your loved ones? What is the plan in all of this? Katrina was a devastation, like I said, that did not only just rock New Orleans and Mississippi and everything on the coast, but it affected everyone around the world. You didn't have to live in New Orleans to be affected by Hurricane Katrina. Just like you didn't have to live in Houston to be affected by Harvey or Allison or Laura. You didn't have to live in any of those states to be affected. My final thoughts. I'm sick of hurricanes. I hate them. I know God is bigger than the storm. So I do know that we're going to come out of this situation on top. I know right now you're probably thinking, oh my God, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Yeah, I do. And see, what you need to do is take your test and turn it into a testimony. Talk to somebody, share your experiences, and let them know how resilient and how strong New Orleans really truly is. Show them how we can band together. Show them how we can love each other and how we can depend on each other and lean on each other in these difficult times. There's not another place I'd rather be than in the city. The Big Easy, baby, with the best beignets, the best gumbo, the best boudin, the best food, the best nightlife. It's so much love in the city of New Orleans. So much love. I do want to shout out to Texas for being so receptive and receiving of these Hurricane Ida evacuees. Thank you, Houston, for opening the doors and welcoming everybody from the state of Louisiana or Mississippi, wherever they travel from. Thank you for loving on them. Today is a day of reflection. Today is a day of commemoration. Today is a day of renewal. Once the storm passes, we start anew. We all emerge from our cocoons into these beautiful butterflies. Ida can't keep us down. Ida absolutely cannot keep us down. We too damn strong for that. We too resilient for that. To just lay down and let a storm just take over us? No. Y'all already know. When I say, and I made that post earlier today, God is mightier than the storm. So you have to lean on him. You have to know that God is going to make a way out of nowhere. I know right now it seems dim. But baby, let me tell you, God got something so much greater coming. In the midst of this storm, you just stand in it and let it pass. And you thank him. Learn to appreciate the things you have and not what you don't have. Because but Katrina was absolutely the most humbling experience for me. It absolutely was. And those are my final thoughts on Hurricane Katrina and Hurricane Ida, the twin sisters. Ida is the evil twin. Katrina was the eviler twin, and here comes Ida, with her foolishness. She came with her foolishness, honey, but it don't matter. We strong, baby. We're strong. We're resilient. And we got this at the end of the day. So weep now and just know joy cometh in the morning. We got this. So On that note, Black Girl Interrupted does return. I return Tuesday night, September 2nd, y'all. 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Like when I say I'm so excited to come back, I really truly am. I cannot wait to be back in front of the camera. I absolutely am ecstatic about coming back. Um Man, it's so many great things that are about to happen for Black Girl Interrupted. Um, so this month, for the month of September, I'm gonna be discussing things that plague the Black community. So we're gonna talk about a range of things. Uh, it's just, let me say this, y'all. I want to first and foremost apologize for going on hiatus and not saying anything. But I had checked out, y'all, mentally. And I needed to regroup. I needed to put my life back on track because I felt my life slipping away. Well, not slipping away. My life was out of balance. So I needed that time to mentally and collectively get myself together because if I'm going to do Black Girl Interrupted, I have to represent Black Girl Interrupted in the most beautiful fashion that I can. So in order for me to do that, I had to step back mentally. I had to take a step back and I had to reevaluate. I had to look at myself in the mirror and I have to see, all right, Ashley, you've got to pull it together. You have so many supporters. You have so many people that believe in you. But you got to get it together. So that's what I did. I took the whole month off. And I sat down and I cried, but I wrote and came up with some of the most amazing topics that we're going to talk about for the remainder of the year. Black Girl Interrupted podcast is expanding. So I am absolutely excited about Black Girl Interrupted expanding. I can't wait. That, of course, is something that I've been working on. That was one of the things that I took a step back on to focus on was expanding on the brand of Black Girl Interrupted. I am still, putting, events together that I want to do collectively for Black Girl Interrupted. There are some big major moves that I'm about to make. And I cannot wait to take each and every one of y'all on the journey with me as Black Girl Interrupted does expand. Please don't forget, I'm still sticking to the basis, the foundation of Black Girl Interrupted, but I'm just venturing off into other things with Black Girl Interrupted. So yes, I will still be going live every Tuesday, every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. If you have not yet subscribed, go YouTube, Black Girl Interrupted, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, grab a friend. Follow me on Instagram. Y'all know, follow me on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm available on all the streaming platforms. That hasn't changed. So let me give y'all, hold up, let me take some of these things off because I want y'all to see my baby. So this is what's coming soon. So yes, Black Girl Interrupted is expanding into the music industry. Yay! And I'm so excited. I couldn't tell you guys. I had to really kind of keep that under wraps. But Black Girl Interrupted is expanded into the music industry. So I will be presenting to you guys um, the Black Carpet Experience. I'm so excited. And I have not decided exactly what day, but it will be one designated day out of the week where I will be sitting down with um, celebrities and upcoming artists, and I will be presenting them on Black Girl Interrupted. There's one guest that I believe is in the bag, but y'all keep it crossed. Y'all will know as it gets closer to the time. But just do know that Black Girl Interrupted presents the Black Carpet Experience will launch January 2022. So that is one of the things that y'all I had to step back and I had to put my energy in because I really wanted to expand my brand. So that's the surprise, y'all. Yay! So I'm absolutely excited about it. Big Gov, who I've grown to love as absolutely the best brother a girl could have, who has big affiliations with Royce the 5'9". I'm hoping I can get Royce to come on the show. A lot of y'all that may be familiar with Big U, I'm looking to connect to link with Big U. And y'all check him out. He's got a podcast called Checking In. Big U. And then also I'm hoping I can get Glasses Malone to come on and do something with me. So y'all be looking for your girl. And if you're not following me, go follow your girl on Clubhouse, man. I'm on Clubhouse. Once I am done here, I'm actually hosting a room on Clubhouse where we're going to continue the conversation talking about Hurricane Katrina 16 years later. We're talking about Ida. So come holler at your girl. And if y'all are on Clubhouse, y'all follow the Crenshaw District, y'all. I've connected Louisiana and Los Angeles together, so y'all know Chef Ava 504 girl. But on that note, I love you guys. I appreciate all the love, all the support that you guys have continued to show me. I appreciate it. You're right, Big Brother Will. And y'all don't forget, Big Brother Will has two podcasts. He has the ADHD Hour podcast and he has the Black Nailed podcast. He also has an event coming up in September that's going to be in Baltimore, Maryland. Once I get the information, I will share it. Y'all, it costs nothing to support. So if you know somebody that has a business or somebody that's trying to get their name out, don't be selfish. It takes nothing for you to go to the post, hit share, and post on your news feed. Support is free. And yes, I am gonna continue to shout out all Black owned businesses. As y'all already know, I'm wearing my colors by Keish. Cosmetics. Don't forget, tap in with her. I think she's actually still having a sale. Don't forget to follow her husband, Terror Artist 404. Don't forget to follow my little brother, Big Low Country, and all of them are on YouTube. Y'all go holler at my brother. Let's get it, GA. Holler at my girl Ashley. I do try to share her post. Shout out to my girl Rashonda. Who has the Brown Liquor podcast. Shout out to you, Rashonda. I'm so proud of you, baby. I love you so much. There it is. Big Brother Will posted it for me. It's the Men's Health Fair, September 11th. It is in Baltimore, Maryland. So anybody that's in the Maryland area, y'all go show my brother some love at the Men's Health Fair. Fellas, I need y'all to get your health in check, baby, okay? I absolutely need it because you Black men, it's imperative that we make sure that your health is up to par. Black women, the same thing for you. So I like I say, I can't thank you guys enough for all the love, all the support, everything that you guys show me. I love, 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 love you guys. Again, I'm so excited. I'm elated to be back in front of the camera. So on that note, because I have to head over to Clubhouse because I have to open up my room at 7 o'clock. So you want to continue the conversation or you just want to have some regular random chit chat, y'all come holler at your girl on Clubhouse. You can find me on the Ashley Pitts or you can find me on the Black Girl Interrupted. Either way it go, look for me, find me, join my club. Let's hang out. Let's talk a little noise. Let's celebrate. So don't forget, Black Girl Interrupted does return Tuesday, September the 2nd, 8 p.m. Central Time. And Tuesday night, we are going to be talking about things that plague the Black community. So for the whole month of September, that's what we're talking about. Oh, all right. So let me say this one more time. Anybody in New Orleans, matter of fact, not just New Orleans, but the whole state of Louisiana, the state of Mississippi, and everything along the way and in between, I love you. Just know that Ida did not come in vain. God has the final say. There you go. Y'all click the link in the comments. Big Brother Will has posted it. I'm actually going to share it. Y'all tap in with him. Again, if you're in the Baltimore area, September 11th, baby, 9/11, the Men's Health Fair. Go get yourself taken care of. Get your blood pressure checked, your cholesterol. Come on, fellas. I love y'all. So on that note, I will see y'all Tuesday night. Like I say, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Love, 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 love y'all. Again, an abundance of prayers to the city of New Orleans. Show them how resilient we are, baby. We got this. We're too strong. Mwah. Love y'all. See you Tuesday.